¿Cuánto esto? ¿3?
Gato, pregunte cuál. Esa en 8.
$2. $1? Take these two.
Cool.
Thank you.
Hey guys, Fang915 here. Today I bring you a flea market pickups video. I did pick up a couple games, some controllers and stuff like that. But first, I want to explain, well, you know what, I'll just show you the games first and then I'll explain the intro where I was just like, fuck. Because I missed out on something really awesome. Well, not that awesome, but I'll explain to you a little bit later. But let me get it right into it. So in a booth where this guy, I guess he buys like storage units or something. He has like a gray van, like those long crazy looking vans, and he just has like a bunch of stuff in there. The first week I went, I only picked up a power cable for either any of the PlayStation systems. So that's what's cool about PlayStation. They kept the same cable, except their slim versions, but the original versions, the fat versions, are kind of the same cable. And I picked up that and this Rubik's Cube, which I already solved. It took me a while. I've never used a Rubik's Cube or tried to solve one, so that's why it took me a while. But ended up paying $1 for both, so 50 cents for each, so that's pretty cool. Rubik's Cubes, I think they're like $10-15 or something like that, so 50 cents, pretty cool. Gonna practice on that, see if I could solve it faster and faster each time. So there's another booth. I'll get back to that booth because I went to it twice. Well, both times I went to the same booth, and that's where I found that clip that I am gonna explain right now. So this was another booth where this lady had a bunch of Atari games and some NES games. Some were a bunch of doubles, and then I found some Game Boy games. So first one is Toy Story for the Game Boy Color. It's a little bit beat up, no problem there. And then Pro Snowboarder right there has a crack right here, but no problem, it does work. Both of them work. She wanted $5 for both, and I mean, I didn't care. I just wanted to break the ice and get something. So $5 for those. Even though this one says the bag damaged cart. I can focus there. Damaged broken cart. I don't know why it's not focusing, but I mean, it does work. So $2.50 each, not that bad. They're worth that much, so nothing lost there. Then this the same booth where that guy with the big van, what I like about him is that he just goes there to sell stuff. Like, he doesn't, I guess he just wants to get rid of the stuff, so he sells it super cheap. So first thing I found was I think it's a PS2 controller, because it has the DualShock, the clear one, so it is Sony licensed, PlayStation license. Pretty cool. I haven't tried it out, but for $3, I just went ahead and bought it because I do not have an extra PS2 controller. Well, I have one, but I had bought in the slim version a while ago, so I'll play with that. So $3 for that, and then I went back, and then I was looking for some games. Yeah, because you had a bunch of boxes full of movies, stuff like that, all scattered around. It was just in one place. Then I saw this game, which is Resident Evil 4. It is complete. As you can see there. I don't think the games have scratches at all. Well, it has light scratches, but I mean, PS2 games are known to work even when they're like super scratched. So pretty cool, complete. And the other game was Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness. And this is also complete. And this one also has some like super light scratches. Some are just like thumb or fingerprints. And this one actually says it's from Goodwill for like $3.99. So I ended up picking up these for $1 each. He said movies $1 each, so just picked these two up. Now I had bought that first, so it was $3 and then $2. So I ended up spending $5 at the booth. So I paid the guy, put the stuff in my backpack. As I was walking, there was this, like, it was a couple, I guess. They're right in front of the booth, and it's like those I don't know if you guys ever been to the flea market, but people just go and scatter a place and they just start grabbing stuff and then move it aside and then just start like choosing stuff. I don't know. I think they had already bought it. I should have asked, but in this like wagon kind of thing, there was an NES, N64. I want to say like 5 controllers for both systems. And then on the ground, you could see more on the one in the ground because I didn't record the wagon thing. In the ground, they had, I think it was like 2 PS2 Slims. One was white, which I do want, the white one. And the other one was a black one. And I think there was another fat PS2. But there was a bunch of consoles. And I know for sure they got it for super cheap because that guy sells it, sells his items for super cheap. That's why when I saw it and I was putting my games in, I was like, fuck, I could have gotten a good deal on it. But that's my fault because there's 2 sides of the what's it called? Sorry about that. That was my phone. There's 2 sides of the flea market where you could park, and I usually park in the front because my car won't go to the back because there's a bunch of potholes and stuff like that. But what I'm gonna do now, I know where he always has the booth, so I'm gonna go there first every time because I know for sure he has a lot of good stuff and it's cheap. And that's why I was pissed. Well, I wasn't really that pissed. I was just like, you win some, you lose some. That's how game chasing goes, like the game chasers say. I mean, I do not need that many consoles right now. I do have a lot of N64s, which they're right there. But I mean, you can never go wrong with some extra consoles also because you want to flip them and get some more money for them for more video games. And the last thing I got at the flea market is not game related, but it's pretty cool. I got this little bag right here. This guy had like a bunch of stuff that they returned from stores. There's a lot of booths now I've seen over the time, 4 or 5, where it's just like, I guess, truckloads of stuff that people return to like Walmart, stuff like that, where, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, but you can never be sure. And they just sell like, there's a bunch of appliances, a bunch of like quadcopters, stuff like that, drones, whatever you want to call them. And this guy had a bunch of Fitbits or Fitbits. There you go. And the cool thing about it is that he had it in this little bag, and this one was complete. But he did not notice that there was one already inside here. So I got 2 Fitbits. You can see it right here. Yeah, that one's on, that one's charged, this one's not. It's in here. So if you don't know what this is, it just tracks like your steps and stuff like that. I just wanted, dropped one. I just wanted one. These run for like, I think $50 to $100, so pretty cool deal, $10. And the wristband right here is missing the little clip, so when you put it on, it clips on these little holes right here. But I did already order 2 of these, so I'm probably gonna give one out to one of my like my mom or something. So pretty cool. Which one are the ones that turn on? But $10 for 2 of them, but 1 charger. So it's kind of, I mean, it's a great deal for $10. And that's about it, guys. Also, next video is gonna be a trade video, which is gonna be up in probably after this one. That's why it's next. But I'll do a giveaway in that video, so keep up with that. Like, comment, and subscribe, and like always, see you guys later.
Thank you.
$1.
$1? ¿A cuánto esto? ¿3? Take these two.
Cool. Thank
Thank you.
Rato, pregunte cuál. Esa en 8.